Hello folks, this is Aditya from InspiredToRise.com and today we are going to review the HTC Desire 728 smartphone and see whether it's worth your money or not. Talking about the build and design of the smartphone, it comes with a 5.5-inch 720p display with a 67.9% screen to body ratio and it weighs around 153 grams. On the top, this device has the 3.5mm jack on the slightly right hand side, and on the bottom this device has the small hole for microphone and the micro USB port slightly right aligned. On the left hand side we have the opening for the two dual SIM slots, and you also have a dedicated microSD card slot which can take up to 200 gigabytes. And apart from this, on the right hand side we have power button and the volume rocker. The HTC Desire 728 comes with a MediaTek MT6753 chipset clocked in at 1.30 GHz. It's an Octa Core chipset and comes with a Mali T720 GPU. The device comes with a 5.5-inch 720p display and 2 GB of RAM and around 16 gigs of internal storage. It comes with Android 5.1 out of the box, and apart from this, the device does not heat up that much during gaming. We have already uploaded a full gaming review and heating test, you can check that one out. And these are all of the list of sensors on this device, so it does have a fair number of sensors. The camera on the HTC Desire 728 is a 13 megapixel back camera which is somewhat protruding out, and a 5 megapixel front camera which does not have wide angle lens or a wide field of view. So that's something which makes the overall selfie experience a little bad than its predecessors. The camera application itself has a lot of options. You can choose from auto mode to HDR mode, night mode, manual mode, and you can also select between all of these different options: manual mode, portrait and macro mode. So example, when you are in the manual mode you can select from an ISO of 100 to 1500, and when you are in, you can select the exposure range from -2 to +2. White balance can also be selected depending upon the temperature of the color, and 1/8000 is the maximum shutter speed and 2 seconds is the maximum exposure time, and focus can also be set manually, so that's nice. In the video mode you have the options from normal full HD videos to slow motion videos, which would be 480p slow motion videos 120 fps, and fast HD videos which would be 60 frames per second videos at 720p. These are all the options available: split capture, selfie, photo booth camera, panorama shots also came out pretty good with this camera. And let's just take a look at the image samples that we have. So this is an image taken using the HDR mode turned on. Pretty much detailed image, and even the foliage and leaves etc look nicely detailed. So the image came out nice, this one. The back camera is good, that's for sure, and this is the same image taken without the HDR mode on. Still we have the text visible in the background, and the color reproduction was accurate on this one. This is an image of the plant that we have in our garden, and it also came out pretty clear. Even the dark areas came out pretty nice. There is no noise there. And this is macro image of a flower taken without the HDR mode turned on. There is a small ant over there that's also visible looking straight at the camera. And the same image when taken with the HDR mode turned on made the colors look a little less natural, and it brightened up the whole image, but at the cost of the color reproduction. Selfies came out nice, the clarity was nice in selfies, but the wide angle thing is being missed. And the HTC Desire 828 had a ultra pixel camera, so it was pretty good selfie camera when compared to this one. It's a okay camera, it would get the job done, but it's not as wide angle as that one or as good as that one in terms of capturing details. And when it comes to low light shots, there is a lot of noise in the background and in the things visible, so low light performance wasn't that great. It's pretty dismal as of now. The device scored 37,470 on the AnTuTu benchmark, which is quite a good score. It scored 60.1 frames per second on the Nina Mark II benchmark, which is pretty good score. It scored 611 on the single core and 2545 on the multi-core score in the Geekbench 3 benchmark. It scored 20,815 on the Quadrant Standard benchmark, which is an above average score. We have already done a full gaming review of the HTC Desire 728 and we have included the link in the description below. Don't forget to check that one out. The good thing about audio playback on this device is that it has front-facing stereo speakers and audio comes from both of them. Overall audio output is really great, and it comes with HTC Boom Sound with Dolby Audio, which makes the overall sound experience really great. The screen is bright enough indoors, but when we took it outside we had a tough time seeing the screen, so that's something bad about the sunlight visibility of the HTC Desire 728. The HTC Desire 728 comes with a 2800 lithium polymer ion battery and it lasted us throughout the day during our usage and our tests. But in case if you are a heavy gamer, you might need the charger by around 5 to 6 PM because it does not last that much during gaming, but the standby time for this device is excellent. And it all boils down to the final question that whether you should buy the HTC Desire 728 or not. Firstly, the device comes in two models, HTC Desire 728 and the 728G. The 728G has little bit lesser RAM than the 728 model. The HTC Desire 728G is available for a price of around 15,000 rupees, while the HTC Desire 728, the model which we have, is available for a price of around 19,000 rupees. Though it feels a little bit overpriced, but in case you want such a premium build quality and overall good sound clarity and screen experience, then you should go for this smartphone. A 3GB RAM wouldn't have hurt this smartphone because if you're going for a 19,000 rupee smartphone, you expect that much from your phone. So that's a little bit of disappointment in terms of overall RAM and overall specs. The HTC Desire 728 is a good smartphone when you think about the display quality, audio clarity on this device, and overall build, battery life, everything. The camera also is good enough, though the selfie camera is a little bit of a disappointment. It improves upon in terms of battery life when compared to its predecessor, the HTC Desire 828, which had a very dismal battery life. And overall performance also on this smartphone felt nice. Sense UI feels really okay on this device, as no lags whatsoever were encountered during our usage period. And overall this is a good smartphone. The display quality is also good. The display feels very bright and vivid and saturated, so that's nice about this. In case you are on the lookout to buy an HTC smartphone and you really want to go and pick up an HTC smartphone, then the HTC Desire 728 might be the one for you. So guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and keep visiting for more such awesome videos. Here are all of the videos that we did in the past few weeks, and don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to share. This is Ayatan Aja from InspiredToRise.com signing off, folks. Stay inspired to rise and wait till you get a load of me.